All right, everybody. So we have the dev diary number 4 for Wonderlands and stuff like that. Basically talking everything, about creating your character and good stuff like that. We also have a little bit of stuff about like our level cap and stuff like that. So I just want to say right off the rip that the initial launch level cap is going to be level of 40. Okay, so not level 50 or anything. Generally, what people were looking at level 50. We're gonna be a launch level cap of 40, which honestly I think is pretty cool, pretty nice. Not too high right off the rip. Leaves room for us to go too high, because like one thing with Borderlands 3, bro, there was a lot of skill points that you have at your disposal, especially at this point at level 72. So as far as finding the fun during development, a lot of it comes from player choice. Everybody wants to make important choices about their character or their play style, you know, obviously make it feel unique and really see themselves and their choices reflected in the game. Character creation in Wonderlands is a love letter to the imagined heroes of tabletop RPGs, where you can painstakingly craft the finer details of your personalized adventurer or simply pick some options. Jump in and figure out your aspirations later. So obviously, you know, on top of the gameplay centric choices that you'll make during character customization, such as your classes, and then looking towards the eventual multi-class system, which is really cool. You can let your imagination run wild with the look and attitude of your personalized fate maker with a basic body type, this one or that one, as your canvas. You can customize your height, facial features, hairstyles, makeup, attire, and more to your heart's content. And a nod to tabletop minus your character will spawn in looking like a freshly glued together figurine by default, all solid gray and crying out for a coat of fancy paint. This little paragraph basically talks about having some presets if you don't want to basically, you know, start from scratch or stuff like that. Also, they talk about this new thing that they're going to have is your preferred personality: gallant, clever, gruff, or strange. Instead of role-playing as an established character with their own pre-existing past and motivations, think of your personalities in Wonderlands as the general tone you take in your approach to adventure. During your quest, your fate maker will have plenty to say, whether it's reactions to Tina's carefully crafted campaign or biting quips of the battlefield. Your choice of personality determines how bold, pithy, surely, or downright bizarre your banter will be. Basically talking a lot about just going a little bit more into in-depth and just showing more stuff on the personality and stuff like that. I'm not going to go about too much in that. If you guys want to read this for yourself, I'll drop the link up in the description for you guys to go ahead and check out for yourself. Even after you created your character, though, you can completely reshape their appearance using one of the quick change kiosks. Once you change everything about your appearance halfway through the game, go ahead. Be you want to be when you want to be it. If you're completely attached to your original look because you spent 3 hours making it when you started the character, that's great. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to try to go through my character creation pretty fast, at least on day one. And this just goes more into a little bit more in depth in some of the settings and stuff that you can do. If we come down here where it talks about making your mark on the Wonderlands, this is basically talking about a banner. So whenever you beat dungeons, you're going to have a banner that will show up in the overworld permanently to show that you've been there and you've conquered it. You can choose your banner, shape, pattern, and icon, plus a color for each. And like most of our customization types, as you start with a lot of choices, but then you unlock a lot more as you play the game. Drop from any, okay, yeah, stuff like that. Hopefully it's like grave wards with him dropping his camo over and over again if you've already gotten it. Also says that you're also like the further you play the game and get into the story and stuff like that, they're gonna have like statues be built of your character and Brighthoof, which is gonna be pretty cool. We'll see more about that when the game obviously drops. So then obviously right here at the launch cap of level 40, you'll be making all kinds of meaningful choices like stat distribution, synergistic builds within your skill trees, and the gear you bring into each encounter. Speaking of which, there'll be plenty of legendary gear obviously to chase across the Wonderlands, or that simply experiment with their unique effects or use them as the crown jewel to perfect your character build. Ben Gettleman, the lead designer, has 2 legendary guns that are particularly near and dear. There's the Rain of Arrows, which is a black powder shotgun. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, that's probably what the that Hellwalker shotgun in that trailer, that's probably what he's referring to. But it's fire bullets, it fires 5 arrow and an arcing pattern. Yeah, that's definitely what he's referring to. Then he also mentions the new Sword Explosion, which is a gun from the Dragon Keep. Now it fires swords that stick into enemies, and you've got a sword stuck into someone. The old fire mode spawns a giant ethereal sword underneath him that shoots up and does a bunch of damage. Oh, I just can't wait to play this freaking game, dude. I'm going to be leaving a link to this in the top description, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. My name is Kree. See you on the next one. Peace out.